Tomorrow's the beginning of the great adventure to Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. Rock and roll, baby. Here we go. It is time to begin the next episode of The Ride. Gonna reset my odometer. Prince Edward Island, baby. All right, so we got a fun trip planned today. I am super excited about this trip. This is another one I've been wanting to do for a while, but haven't been able to. And now is the time, brothers and sisters, of the two-wheel variety. Prince Edward Island. We're gonna go up through Bangor, Maine. It's not Bangor, it's Bangor. Then we're gonna go east through the town of Calais, or as the locals say, Calais, and then into Nova Scotia. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Quebec, whatever, what province we sliver through there. That's gonna be a fun part of the journey. Then we're gonna hit Nova Scotia, and there's like a bridge that's like 15 miles long or some craziness. So that'll be a fun time of the journey as well. On the trip today, we have Junior and Grandpa 5000 is with us. So that's exciting. We're starting out early. We started at 5:30. That way we have enough time to get up there in one swap. The limiting factor is that Junior's bike is a 130 mile-ish capacity. That'll be a little bit of a limiting factor as far as how long we can ride. I'm carrying most of the gear on my bike because he has no luggage really except for a tail bag on the back of his, and it has high side exhaust, so you can't exactly put saddlebags on it. So I said, oh, it's all right, I'll bring up the Sherpa situation. Once we're done with Prince Edward Island tomorrow, gonna just drive around there a little bit. Our plan is to head back to Nova Scotia, down to a place called 3 Islands. We're gonna camp there. In the morning, we're gonna get up and we're gonna go to the Wharf Rat Bike Week in Digby, Nova Scotia. Digby's like the home of the Atlantic scallops. They're a big scallop area. And then check out what they got up there for the bike week, if you will, for like a day. And then we're gonna camp over in Nova Scotia again. And then when we wake up in the morning on Sunday, we'll be just driving straight back to Maine, bud. Let's get it on. The sun is finally about to crest the trees. It's 60 degrees Fahrenheit right now, which is fantastic. Perfect temperature. I'll be interested to see how much it drops going up, but because we're skirting the ocean, sometimes it's actually a touch warmer than inland. So we'll see what happens. It's about a 9-hour ride up, plus or minus. Of course, we're going to be stopping for gas and Grandpa 5000's daily fix of frappuccinos and salted fries of death. Funny story, he was drinking a Coca-Cola when we pulled out of the garage this morning. I'm like, what are you doing? Unbelievable. Yeah, it's going to be a good day, bud. Gonna send it, bud. We're going to stop and get gas, but what's next up there? McDonald's. There's a McDonald's sign over there. We got to be careful about Darcy. He's going to be like, what's up? Resist the urge. Resist the urge. Cyrus, you wearing earplugs?
What?
What'd you say? Finally, some peace and quiet around these parts. We have Bluetooth intercoms that we talk with each other on too, but I shut mine off because of Junior's super loud exhaust. As soon as he cranks it on, bop, it sounds like he's talking. Can you hear me? Good. Good girl. Grandpa 6000 over there.
Yeah, baby.
What are you doing?
I'm having a little coke. We're gonna go to Canada. C-A-N-D-Y. I spelled that wrong.
Yeah,
it's
you
capital did. C.
And also, it's like 6:30 in the morning and you're drinking Coca-Cola.
That's better than booze.
Well, I would say either one is a bad decision, but I don't know. So here's the situation, just getting some petro. The Sherpa is completely loaded up with everybody's gear because no one knows how to carry anything. Except for you. You did good.
Food for champion.
Candy?
M&M.
Darcy's deal is loaded up. Look at all the bags and...
Yeah, I even got the wife in there.
Yikes, well, half of her. We left part of her at home. And then Sai's he bought a backpack. He really wanted to wear it the entire time. And I said, you're ridiculous if you're going to wear a backpack for this trip. And then put his other stuff on there. So he's loaded up, ready to go. I don't know what the heck is going on. He's taking forever in there. It's like waiting on a woman. Grandpa 5000 just went whipping by me. I'm like, maybe he wants to lead? Cool. Now Junior has passed me as well. I have my cruise control set, but Darcy drives like an old man, so it's just taking a while, and I think Sai got impatient, so he's like, I'm going faster. Welcome to Bangor, buddy. Yes, sir. Wicked decent, bud. Bangor, Maine. And we're going to be getting up here, and we're going to be going that way towards the Bar Harbor region, bud. We're going to, like I said, we're going to go through Calais. We got to get some gas for Junior, because he's, again, range is about 130 miles, and we're at 114 miles right now, so we're pretty close, and figured to get a little num-num. Food? Food? Food?
Food.
Food?
Right here.
Hey, what did you have the cruise control set at?
67.
Do you know what the speed limit on the turnpike is?
70. You were falling so far behind.
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
were. And we were going like 65.
You were back in Sanford
behind.
for crying out loud.
Yep.
Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah, baby.
I'm so confused about what you just said, but anyways, I'm gonna eat. I just ordered food, but Darcy won't come inside. He's sitting out here.
Champions.
What the?
Eggs, bacon, Coke. Didn't cost me nothing.
Just come inside and sit down and warm up.
No, the waitress is gonna.
They don't care. They don't care.
Yeah,
Darcy.
I care. Besides, I'm sitting in the sun and going there and freeze my butt off.
Okay, we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Okay, we just got some food.
Yeah, I had 3 eggs, bacon, and a Coke. Ooh, all natural, baby.
Disgusting. Disgusterating. Sai, why are you still shivering?
It's freezing out here.
It's like 65.
Oh, baby, I'm taking it in. Hallelujah.
You guys are crazy. All right, we got to get going. He's got my good gloves now, so now his hands won't feel, quote, like they're going to fall off. Although he just drank a milkshake. I'm like, you should have some coffee. You'll feel better. I'm going to get a milkshake. You ready? Hold me. All right, so heading out of Bangor, Maine, straight over to the border is a road called the Airliner. It's Route 9. I don't know why they call it the Airliner. I always thought it was because you could land airplanes on it, and other people say, no, it's because it's a really fast road. I don't know. But this is a straight shot. It's like, what, 80 miles to the border from here, straight across. So, yes, your bud, mow that grass. I know the GoPro isn't going to do this any justice, but it's literally the windiest conditions I've ever ridden in. It is so windy. I'm like listed sideways and the wind changes. See the trees? And it's like pushing me all over the place. It's crazy. I don't know how in the world some of these semi-trucks have it tipped. One more gas stop before you hit to Canada. Look, they named a meat stick after my mother-in-law. Darcy, look! A penny saved is a penny earned. Where did it go? I just handed it to you.
I never got touched it.
I just handed it to you.
Did not even touch it.
How did that happen? Oh, here. Oh my goodness. That was weird.
That was weird.
There you go. Ah! Hey, let's cross the border.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Maybe you can give them that. They'll let you go.
Yeah, don't whip your knife out at the border either. Let me in! They won't let you. A weekend yacht. Smoke on the water, man. How convenient. It's right next to the Sandwich Man. It is so windy out right now. I know I've already said that, but Cy was like, oh, I had to lean sideways the whole time. It's wild. So Calais, Maine, just a border town, used to be super fun. When I was younger, I came up here, I had a friend of mine, and there's really nothing going on up here anymore. Not even across the border. There's more going on across the border than in Maine, but yeah, it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. So we're gonna take this St. Stephen's Customs deal right here, and I'm gonna shut the camera off because I don't like to be filmed and I don't want any issues, and we'll be in Canada. Now that we've crossed the border, we just came over here to this sign to take a quick picture. Look at this. Welcome to St. Stephen's, Canada's chocolate town.
Yeah, baby.
Why have we come here?
Yeah, we
Candy!
That's Canada, C-A-N-D-Y, capital.
New Brunswick, Route 1. Welcome to New Brunswick and Route 1. Pretty cool. This is kind of like a little mini highway that they had. The last time I was up here, I don't think this was finished yet. I think they were working on it. So, this is kind of cool, it's all done. New Brunswick's an interesting place. New Brunswick speaks mostly English, but there are French speakers too, so you'll see bilingual signs. It's not like its brother next door in Quebec, where as soon as you cross the border, if you don't know French, you're kind of done. So, pretty cool. We are now in this route that we're going to take is kind of cool. It's Route 1. We're not going to stick all the way to the coast, but it's like this mini highway, if you will. And this will bring us right up. Now, I've never been to Prince Edward Island. I've never been. I've watched the Anne of Green Gables movies and stuff. That's it. Totally new thing for me, so I'm kind of excited about this. It'll be fun to do. I'm your biggest fan. It is so windy out here. It's insane. I'm telling you guys. Look. See the white caps? It's just like crazy windy. Those fans are so humongous too when you get up close. Like I'm like listing sideways. It's so windy. Crazy. Hey look, we made it to the coast. There's the ocean. And it smells fishy. St. John, New Brunswick. Looks kind of like an armpit. It also smells similar to one because there's a humongous paper mill over there just spewing out the good stuff. Reminds me of Rumford, Maine. This town reminds me of. Anyways, we're going to stop up here for lunch right after we get some going on there, meth heads? Excuse me, sorry about your mom. You're in Canada now. We're gonna stop at a brake stop up here. Number one, because we need to take a break. It's so windy, it just takes it out of you, let me tell you. Riding on the wind. And there's a fast food restaurant up here that used to be in the States a lot, but they're not really anymore. It's called A&W, like the root beer. Yeah, it's awesome. So we're gonna stop there, see if I can get some poutine. Darcy will like that. So will Cyrus. Cyrus loves these places. He's gonna lose his mind when he sees us pull into it. Ah, yes. Smells just like a paper mill. We used to drive through the towns when we were little that had the paper mills, and my dad would say, "Smells like money." So you can see the huge mill right up here. Most of the mills up in Maine have really gone by the wayside. Look at that thing, Irving. Pulp and paper and tissue. Yes, you bud. This is quite the intersection here. That's a big plant. Yeah, I'm not sure this is the nicest community here. I mean, it's looks okay, but yeah. Nice. She had summer teeth. She had some of her teeth. Get it? Ah, Darcy, I'm about to change your life.
I forgot about this, Ian.
Darcy, I give you A&W. Home of the burger family.
I went out in the 50s.
Nope, they're back, and they're back hardcore over here, let me tell you.
Where are you guys from?
A&W, bud. We're from Maine, bud.
Maine. I'm from New Hampshire.
Whoa, really? He's from New Hampshire, bud. Cow Hampshire, welcome. Welcome to Canada.
It's not too long for you guys.
When did we leave? 5:30?
Yeah.
We live southwestern Maine.
Yeah, this is my second day.
Nice.
Where are you going?
We're going to A&W to get some burgers.
Came up here for here?
Yeah, we did. Hey, Darcy, what did you think of the food here?
Stomach pumping. Wasn't bad. I mean, I could see why they...
On a scale of 1 to McDonald's, where would it have rated?
In McDonald's. You can't rate like that.
Yeah, you can.
It's negative something.
Poutine, because your cardiologist isn't worried enough. Let's take fries and put cheese curds and gravy on it. Hey, what are you drinking over there, Darcy?
Root beer.
Want to go to a brewery? I saw one on the way up.
Nice.
Okay. Yum. St. John. This is a pretty big city, actually. Digby, Nova Scotia is that way. Obviously, you can see the sign. We're actually going to go there on the way back. That's where the bike show is. So you'll have to join us for that episode, won't ya? I do have to say the road signs here are slightly confusing, but really detailed on their pictures. Every time they say, like, here's an exit, there's like 15 different icons of what's happening at the exit. And I have no idea what half of the icons are. I saw a beaver and someone was petting it, and I'm thinking, what in the what? You can pet beavers at this rest stop? And then there was like another one with like a globe on a stick. I'm like, I don't know what that is. And then there's umbrellas. Like you can stop and get an umbrella? I'm not sure. I don't know. No idea. All right, we're gonna stay on Route 1 for another, I don't know. It says 75 miles or 9,000 kilometers. This is when we get off the highway and we're getting on these towns. I have no idea how to say them. Shiadig? Ah, thank you very much, yes. And Miramichi. Michi Muchu. Right on. It's pouring buckets on Prince Edward Island, and it's also super windy, 55 miles an hour. So setting up a tent is not going to be good. There's a campground 1 minute down the road here. I just called and they have rooms. So I said, let's check it out. So we're going to go down there and check it out.
Marcy couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it?
Find it.
Okay, follow me. We're gonna go check out a campground that's close by. My buddy just called me from Prince Edward Island where he said we could camp, and He said it's awful weather, the wind is blowing sideways, and raining. And he's right on the ocean. He's like 50-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to be awful to set up a camp. He said your tent will probably end up in the ocean. I don't know what we're going to do now. So there's a hotel out there. I might just stop at, see if they have a room, and then camp there if the weather's that bad. But I'm kind of keeping my eyes open right now to see if I can find a place somewhere around here that might have an opening. That would be awesome. But I don't know. We stopped at one campground briefly, and it was $50 a person for like this side lawn on a site, and it was awful looking, and I was just like, no. So I don't really want to do that. I'm just gonna keep my eyes open. Maybe I'll find something. If not, hotel. I've got the GPS set. We're an hour away.
1 hour later.
Here comes the Trans-Canada Highway, Prince Edward Island Bridge. This looks cool. Let's do this. Awesome. Cool, but it is so windy. Holy mackerel. I feel like I'm driving through a hurricane. Maybe I am driving through a hurricane. Ah. Hi, my name is Cy, and I don't need earplugs. Did you like the earplugs today, Cyrus?
Who?
Did you like them? Also, here's your sandal.
Oh, my sandal. Throw that dirty.
I'm gonna. Hey, so, did somebody say there's a brewery over there?
I think the brewery.
Come on, let's go. I got a campsite 13 minutes away. Let's go. Hurry. Chop, chop. Whoa, I have to stop there. Check that out. Lone Oak Brewing Company. Yes, please. Look at this thing. It's huge. It's huge. Mine? Mine? Prince Edward Island smells like pig feces. Here's your bud. Get that hay going. Absolutely stunning. This is the point in the video in which I say I'm an idiot. The island doesn't smell like pig feces. It's the truck in front of us that smells badly. Ah, yes, the portable septic sucking service truck. Hope this campground is good and not just like a trailer park. Putting a lot of faith in this. I'm running out of options. It's almost 7 o'clock. Yeah, my buddy's house, he's right on the ocean. He said it's just not good right now to set up a deal. And he also said the road going down is really sketchy right now because it's been raining. So I just hope this place is good. I mean, it looks like it should be good, except that I'm following the tank of death. It's in Passy. And it's interesting, there's all types of potato fields here. Reminds me of Maine. This is a nice area. Beautiful. Green, luscious, and smells like human feces. But he's gonna let us go by because he's a nice guy. Thank you. Apparently, the place we're going is right here. Into the swamp. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Sweet. Wow, where are we?
some redneck campground. No.
No, it's not a redneck campground. Cumberland Cove, darling. Yes.
This place is awesome.
Hey, Darcy, say no to crack.
No crack?
Let's go. Oh, okay, let's go take a look at the ocean. It's right there. They wanted to give us this site right over here, but I opted to be a little protected from the wind because it is quite windy. This place is serious. Here lay the bones of the last camper who moved my fire pit, and it was only 2009. Yikes. Let's just take a look here. Isn't that awesome? Super cool. And if you get sick, the ambulance is right there. So quick update, we're all set up and ready to camp. I'm attempting to get a fire going, but everything is soaking wet. But it's going pretty good. The people here are awesome. They're in that camper right there. Gave him a little whiskey and he's like, help yourself to the firewood. So I like that plan. That thing worked out pretty good. What do you think, Darcy?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what Grandpa 8000's doing over there, but he's cooking up something.
Beef stew.
Sounds like free.
Chunky
The American way. I mean, this is the life right here. Campfire going, BMW GS in the background.
A handsome guy by the fire.
Okay. And what else is happening?
Uh-oh. It's the sound of a sigh.
Look at that headlight.
Yeah, it's an eye popper.
He's here. This place is awesome. Hey, the value of my bike just went up. The geese are in the background. It's nice.
I'm just a hunk.
It was nice. All right, we will catch you in the morning. See you soon.